Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Kicking team.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
6-3 is our score after one. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Jets 3.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
7-yard line.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On second down, it's Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Darnold's throw taken in by Mims. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now it's Gore. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Able to connect with Mims. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Marking down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Frank Gore.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Gore. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Ball carrier.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Frank Gore, the ball carrier.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll hand this to Michel to get things started. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Ryan Izzo, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4.
Intended for Ryan Izzo. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Well, the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
50-yard line.
From the 50, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ryan Izzo, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To throw on 3rd down, Newton. And he comes back with one complete.
Newton's pass.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
The 30-yard line.
Newton throwing again. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers.
Newton's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Darnold from the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chase Winovich.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? Or how much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
1st down, here's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line, and linebacker second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Now Michelle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Sony Michelle, the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the ground, this is Michelle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Newton. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
No good.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Play action. It's Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Jets first down.
They run. It's Gore. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
He was tackled.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the 50, it's Darnold. Got a man, it's Mims.
Darnold's pass complete to Denzel Mims. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jets.
Foul on EA Sports. Back to the ground game here. Gore. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Complete to Ty Johnson.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On 4th down, Darnold. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And he's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A big mistake there. You just got the lead, fourth quarter, and now they start at the 40. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
2nd and 8.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock with Michel. That's shedding his way forward. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
They run the draw play. This is White. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Good. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score difference. As well, 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 2nd down, Michel. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're running it. It's Michel. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about